Watching KTN News Desk on your most qualified news channel, KTN News. And we continue with the news where Nyeri tycoon accused of hiring hitmen to kill his son over a domestic quarrel could be released on a bail by a Nyeri court. Wangondu Kinini, who has been charged with murder, was last week arraigned alongside four co-accused persons, among them his driver James Mahinda. The others were Eddie Kariuki, Raphael Washira and Geoffrey Warutumo. They all denied the offense before Lady Justice Florence Mushemi. The prosecution, led by Senior State Counsel Duncan Ondimu, said that the accused persons murdered Daniel Mwangi Wangondu on January 1st at Moyogo village in Kieni West sub-county. It is a story that has captured the attention of not just Nyeri residents but Kenyans as well. Our reporter Daniel Kariuki is following up on this story and now joins us live. Daniel, good afternoon. Of course, a sad story there that has gripped the nation. What more can you tell us on these bail, or rather the bail ruling that is expected today?
Right, George, any time from now, the High Court judge, that's Justice Florence Mushemi, will be making her ruling concerning this matter that is before the High Court on if the 5 suspects will be given a bail, will be released on cash bail, or they'll continue to be held by the detectives. Remember, the prosecution has pushed for the suspects to continue being detained as they continue with investigations. These 5 suspects are accused of organizing and planning to execute the son of the first suspect. So that's the Stephen Wangondu, who is the father to the son, or rather who Daniel Mwangi, who was killed on the 1st of January. Well, one of the suspects, initially there were 6 suspects, one of the suspects was released after the prosecution found no reason for the suspect to continue being detained. It was the 6th suspect had been accused of that her phone was used in the communication of the planning and also the coordination between the 4 suspects, and the father was using the phone of that particular suspect to communicate to the rest of the suspects. Now, the 4 suspects were detained, or rather the 5 suspects were detained in different prisons. The father to the late Daniel Mwangi was detained at the Kingongo prisons, while the rest 2 were detained in Embu prisons, and 2 others at Kirogoya prisons. These after the prosecution pushed for the 5 to be detained in different police or other prisons, so that at least they could be able to continue with the investigations from the, or rather to question even the other suspects for detailed investigations. Well, right now the case is ongoing at the High Court Nyeri, and we are going to be following keenly if they are going to be released on cash bail or they are going to continue being detained as the prosecution continue having more investigations and making the case to be more strong as possible, so that they can be able to kick start that case once the Justice Florence Mushemi gives the go-ahead this afternoon. But from this end is just that part that we have for now, but we'll keep following it to ensure that we have updated the viewer. For now, I take you back to George in studio. Over to you, George.
Thank you very much. That is our reporter Daniel Kariuki following up on that story that happened on New Year's Day. Now to matters BBI, and the BBI bill will most likely go through Parliament before the end